Perfect. And we are now live for our next episode of Jade Empire. Sweet. So, we've been doing some shorter sessions for this one so far, but we're making some good moves. We are at the end of Chapter 3. We are officially at the point where we are ready to enter Chapter 4. But before we do that, it looks like pretty much every single member of our squad here has something to say to us. So we're going to take a moment, we're going to chat it up with our fellow friends here, and then we will move forward into the Emperor's Palace. Though with that said, happy Memorial Day. Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming in and joining the stream, hanging out. We're just streaming directly from the Xbox today, so we don't have as much of the technical issues of learning OBS to deal with today. So we're going live. We're jumping right in, and we're gonna start with talking with the Black Whirlwind.
What? What do you want?
Tell me something about your past.
I remember one time I was hired by two warring clans. They were going to discuss a peace treaty, and they wanted me to make sure things didn't get out of hand. A bunch of fights broke out in the first few days, but after I'd killed a few dozen of their clansmen, they settled down. That's when things got boring. The leaders took the next 3 days to talk, and if they hadn't let me dip into their wine stocks, I might have snapped sooner than I did.
I'm surprised you lasted that long.
The clan leaders were agreed on peace except for one thing. Jinlo, a beautiful clanswoman. Both leaders wanted her and neither would give her up. After 5 days, it looked like the peace would fall apart. It looked like the two leaders were about to come to blows over Jinlo, so I stepped in. It was my job to stop them from fighting, so I cleaved the wench in two and told them each to take a half. Seemed like a good idea at the time.
What? And what happened then?
They weren't too happy with my decision. Everyone turned on me. Of course, they all died, but they gave it a good effort. I don't know what they were so upset about. Better
This
a quick
guy.
death by the sword than the prolonged agony of your heart being ripped from your chest and thrown to the dogs.
Oh, so there's some history there. Okay. Well, details for another day, I suppose.
Always happy to help. What do you need?
Oh, I guess I should be asking for that. What are your thoughts on
I
our
believe we
situation?
have an appointment with the Emperor, by invitation of his daughter, no less. Unless you have other things to finish, I see no reason to keep him waiting. Emperors hate to be disappointed.
Yes? How can this humble bunmaster assist you today?
Tell me about your life before you were captured.
As I mentioned, I am but a simple bunmaster, with a dear wife who has turned my life into a miserable cesspool devoid of humor and excitement. Bless her soul. My wife ensures that I work very hard every day to become the best bunmaster in the Imperial City, perhaps the best in all the Empire. Though I was one of the most respected fighters in the Empire before I met my precious bride, she made sure that I became something more, or less.
Every time, like, this guy just takes me so off guard. I even know they're coming, and he still manages to take me off guard. Why doesn't she like you fighting?
As I mentioned before, my style requires that I drink. She detests drinking, though there are things she detests even more, like talk of us separating. My loving wife would knead me into several small dumplings and boil me in hot oil if she suspected I was even speaking to you about leaving her. Life is not all bad, though. I may have lost all my dignity and self-respect, along with my ability to fight, or even make a tight fist. But I am a bunmaster of some renown.
What a guy. Well, that's something to be proud of, I guess.
Oh, yes, I'm very proud of that. Indeed, something very useful. Buns, that is. Everybody needs them. Oh yes, very proud.
Why did you marry your wife if she's so difficult?
Like many things in my life, it can be traced back to very bad luck on my part. As I mentioned once before, I was a master of the
Oh
drunken
my
master
God.
style. I was the tournament champion in Phoenix Gate when things spun out of control. My need for wine took its toll on my body. There are long periods I don't even remember. After one such period, I came to, having lost most of my clothes and all my money. I was destitute, and without the ability to buy more wine, I couldn't even fight.
And what did you do?
Eventually, I found work cleaning out creature cages at the local arena. One day, I was approached by a man who remembered seeing me fight. He offered to sponsor me. Just like that, I was back in the ring. After climbing my way back to the top of the tournament, my sponsor told me it was time to fulfill my end of the bargain.
And yes, there's always a catch, isn't there?
Apparently, the agreement stipulated that I must marry his niece. If only I had read the agreement more closely, I could still be shoveling dirt in the creature cages. Alas, fate had a crueler path in mind for me. Let that be a lesson for you. Always read the fine print, or you may end up with more than you bargained for.
Oh my God. And how did you turn from master fighter to master bun maker?
You're beginning to sound like my wife. Where were you last night? Why were you talking to that woman? Why do you smell like a goat? Always with the questions. As I mentioned earlier, after becoming tournament champion for the second time, I was forced to marry my sponsor's nubile niece. She is the reason I no longer fight. My disapproving dove did not care for my drinking, or for my friends, or my fighting, or my friends fighting. She believed I should settle down, be more respectable.
And so you became a bun
At
master.
first I ignored her rebukes and continued fighting, but I soon learned that she was not a woman to be crossed. Prior to one fight, my duplicitous Daisy drugged my wine. I don't remember much of what happened next, which is fortunate. From what I hear, it wasn't very pretty.
Ouch.
I spent the next several months under the tender ministrations of my doting wife. Needless to say, when I was well enough to walk again, I was more than happy to settle down. As to why I
no
became a
kidding.
bun master, well, it's a hard, thankless job that keeps me very, very busy. Very busy.
That's all. Thanks.
As you say, I will be here scrubbing your pots until you call upon me again.
What a guy. Wow. Alright, Dawnstar.
Hurry to the palace. I hate it that Master Li is trapped there. Who knows what the Emperor is doing with him?
My father
Who
will
knows?
explain. Death's hand is behind this. You will see.
Did you want to talk? Your feelings are very important to me. In my roleplay, my headcanon, it's just that my character is continuing to build upon the emotional manipulations that he's been doing with Dawnstar, slowly turning her to the dark side.
We are much closer to finding our master, but the path you are forced to take worries me, and I don't think the princess shares my concern. We have faced these Lotus assassins in small numbers before, but this is something different.
I am strong enough. Numbers do not concern me.
That is not what I meant. Hordes can be overcome. They are never the endless threat they appear to be. What concerns me is how you have walked in their steps to fool them. I am growing accustomed to you. I don't want to see this change you.
Really? And what do you like about me now?
You embarrass me with such forward questions, but I think I like that as well. It bothers me that you risk so much to walk in the shadow of the enemy. I don't want to win if it claims the good in you. What right do we have to harmony if we sacrifice what we believe to get it?
The good in me. Are you so sure you know what I believe?
I suppose all that I know is what you have let me see. I thought I was getting close to your true self. Was I mistaken?
Of course not. But difficult times call for hard sacrifices.
And if you sacrifice all the good that is in you, what then? How can you make a rightful claim to victory if, in the end, you are no better than the enemy we work to defeat?
And perhaps you have lost sight of our goal. You should re-examine what is important to you, Dawnstar.
Yes, I suppose I should. It would appear that you already have. You are very different from the boy I met at the school. Perhaps I'm changing as well. I'm sorry to have wasted your time. It won't happen again. If you want to go to the palace, you will have to talk to Princess Leanne. I can still have the map ready if you want to fly anywhere else, but we should get to the palace as soon as we have taken care of everything.
Okay. Did Wildflower have something to say?
Something here. Some evil thing has happened here. It beats on my mind, and the Guardian, he can't hold it back.
Whoa, what?
You can't stop me from being here. I may not be able to leave, but I can talk and see. I see you, mortal. I've been watching you.
Whoa. You... I've been waiting to meet you, I guess.
I am Yasen, the other of whom Chaika and this girl speak. They have suppressed me ever since we inhabited this body, but this place is different. The evil around me has given me strength, for now at least, and has opened potential doors. I don't claim to goodness, mortal. I hate your kind. But we can work together. If you help me, I shall help you. And I'll be much more valuable than the Guardian.
I think we can work something out.
Good, good. All we need to discuss are the details. I find this prison restricting, and as soon as I can... What? No! Chaika! You won't make me go so easily! No!
No!
I'm sorry. They were fighting again. I'll be alright. Soon. Just give me time and I'll be alright.
Convincing. Okay. Well, now that we have talked to everyone, let's save over this one right here. This will be our leaving Act 2 save.
Yes, yes, what can I do for you? Busy, busy. No time for chatty, chatty.
Or Chapter 3. Right, we're leaving Chapter 3. It's cool. We're entering about the halfway point of the game now. From what I was seeing in the book. So that's exciting. Alright. I'd like to go to the palace now.
Good. My father has much to answer for. I know he will explain everything, and if Death's hand is there, I'll have some words for him as well. Kang, those flags that I gave you, the ones with the royal seals, mount them on your pile of scrap and let's go. I don't want to waste any more time.
Yes, ma'am, no argument. Garish flags to stop the turrets. Just no yelling while we fly. The space is small and it echoes loudly. Yes, Princess, at your word.
Alright, free XP. I should have done more side quests, because I really should have access to the closed fist stuff by now. No problem at all for the likes of me.
We must hurry to my father. This entrance allows me to come and go as I please. There are no guards or sentries here to hinder us. Wait! Someone is coming. It seems this entrance is no longer as disused as I believed.
Princess Leon, what are you doing here? And dressed like that? I'm sorry, Princess, but Death's Hand ordered this area sealed and...
That is of no concern to me. My father's will is law, and it is to him that I will speak. Stand aside.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you pass. Please, Princess. There are Lotus assassins throughout the tunnels with orders to attack all who enter.
You dare disobey my order? You force my hand.
Princess?
We must reach the throne room unopposed. He will wake in a few hours. Shall we go? Our meeting with my father can't come soon enough.
May be too late if what we know is true.
I must hear it from my father's mouth. I must hear how he explains all these lies, the golems, Death's Hand, all of it. You go ahead, but only take one other with you. The rest should guard the rear and only fight if needed. I do not want a full war within these sacred walls. I would prefer to be up front, but if not, I will catch up if there's anything important to say. Come, let's go.
Her dialogue cuts off a lot. Chapter 4, wherein the palace keeps its secrets, an emperor is met in battle, and a master shows his gratitude. You infiltrated and destroyed the Lotus Assassin Fortress, and learned that the Emperor had full knowledge of what was held there. It was a costly endeavor, and the loss of one of your fellows casts a pall across your coming confrontation in the palace of the mighty Emperor Sun High. Does it really cast a pall? I keep forgetting that Zhu died. He and I weren't exactly friends in this playthrough. Mr. Sagacious Zhu. Zhu, yeah. Sagacious Zhu. Either way, we weren't friends.
The palace is ancient. Some say it was a celestial gift. It shouldn't be misused.
By him. It should be misused by me. The monk gem. Yo, I still don't have that dude in my party. I thought I'm supposed to have that angel guy. Or whatever that will buy and sell my stuff. Get it together, man. I wish I had double swords, but it's okay. Even with 2 swords, they were no match for me. Chopping off heads and such. Now that's pre-XP.
This is one of the many spires within the palace, where visitors are raised as if by the glory of the Empire. Without a guide, you could be lost here for days.
Soki pari no kasisa I sonkot nawa patia ni ok. Wo wobir wokir fonir wo kupsistir son ukut.
What would you like?
Okay. Just checking in.
Try not to damage anything. The Empire has seen enough disgrace.
Longsword!
Oh, hey, hi, hi.
We are nearly to the throne room. Although my father has let these unseen parts of the palace fall into disrepair, these
I can
chambers
tell.
are the tombs of past leaders.
I didn't expect such retina. Who's entombed
We
here?
would be here for days, and you likely know the most prominent anyway. Sagacious Tien, the first emperor, founder of the Jade Empire, and builder of the wall. Cormia, the Swift Era, defender of the First Age and commander of the borderlands during the Horse Lord incursions. Sangsi, the Broken Bow, the first woman to rule openly. She changed more in a single valiant battle than many others did with entire campaigns. The latest tombs belong to the Emperor's brothers, Prince Sun Li and Sun Qin. You have caused me to doubt this, but here they are for your own eyes to see.
Bah. I already told you that Master Li is the glorious strategist.
That is what you said he told you, but here is the tomb of the glorious strategist before you. Is this all a lie?
Have you actually seen inside the tombs?
No, they have been sealed for 20 years. I don't have any more proof than what was announced to the people. I don't know what that is worth anymore.
If Master Li is alive, what about Prince Qin?
And your next question will be, what is in there if the brothers aren't? I can't say, but my father will explain everything. He has to. But your conviction is disturbing. I will definitely bring this up with my father when we confront him.
I
We are
bet
close
Prince
to the
Kin is
throne
Death's
room. The
Hand.
longer we take, the more questions I have.
Is that what this was? This leads to the tombs? Okay, it seems so.
Longsword.
Oh, an autosave. Seems pretty throne roomy to me.
There it is. An entrance to my father's throne room.
Ooh, level
I
up.
doubt he'll take this intrusion kindly, especially not with the information we've learned. Now we'll find what has happened to your master and the truth of what has been happening in the Empire.
I have some words for your father, too.
I can only hope that my father has been the victim in this. I pray he has the answers I seek. The fate of the Empire depends on it.
Master Lee!
20 years, Lee. I have waited long enough. Atone for your treachery and give me what I require.
Look to yourself, brother. You would have done the same.
I am the eldest, and therefore the Emperor. I have you at a disadvantage, and yet you toy with me. What do you know, glorious strategist? Where is the spirit monk amulet?
You will find out soon enough, brother.
Father!
Child? What are you doing?
Oh, look at all the bad
I
guys
have
waiting over there.
important
They're gonna
matters.
come fight me.
And what have you done to yourself? You look like a common street woman. And who is this? You invite filth into the halls of my palace? This is not how the child of the Emperor should act.
Don't lecture me! Master Lee's student
I
brought me
recognize that
evidence
guy's
from the
voice.
Lotus Assassin Fortress.
From Dragon
you
Age
allowed
Origins,
Death's Hand
I
to
feel like.
corrupt the Empire.
Master Lee's student.
I am Lu the Prodigy, and you are about to be humbled.
This child, the very person who tested my Lotus Assassins, brought to my doorstep by my own daughter. Brother Lee, did you plant the seeds for this fool to come here? Layers upon layers, always the glorious strategist.
Oh, he plays Andrew Ryan in BioShock. He's Dr. Nefarious in Ratchet and Clank. Okay, he's one of the, oh, yeah, he's one of the counselors in Mass Effect 3. And he was in the Old Republic as well. Fidan. So it's from Mass Effect that I recognize him, not from Dragon Age. Got it. Got it. IMDb is one of my most used apps. Um, do you see, Princess? Your father is at the heart of it all.
I am the Emperor. I am the heart of the Empire. Death's hand is a diversion. He is Death's hand. My hand. I don't blame you for your foolishness. What can you possibly know? The Emperor is the manifestation of divine power.
That is your role as figurehead. How could you betray the people? Your greed has unsettled the whole of the Empire. The dead no longer sleep.
My child, remember your place. I have no patience for anyone that challenges my authority, not even you. Kill the rest.
This dude's trying to be the last emperor.
They are
Live forever.
unimportant.
No! I won't let you disgrace the Empire!
Enough! I am God,
Oh.
Emperor's son!
He's already dead. Oh.
I rule dutifully, but nature does not respect titles. Withering drought, not battle, threatened to take my throne, but I would not allow it.
He's not
I
death.
assaulted the
He's not death.
and
He's
claimed
dead.
the great water dragon, and neither the treachery of my siblings nor my failing body could stop me. I am no longer a slave to time's decay. My actions have brought the Empire great strength, and its Emperor
It's like a
endless power.
Gem, a soul
Who
gem in
among
his
you
chest.
would dare challenge my right to rule?
You are blind to your own corruption, old man.
That glow. Brother Lee hid the amulet in plain sight and acted as his own diversion, just as Death's hand diverted attention from me. The obvious threat hid the insidious one. Do you even know what you hold, child? What truly led you here?
I alone can resist you. Enough talk. This ends now.
But where did it begin? Do you blindly follow the will of your master? Is anything so simple? You were guided to me. What did Lee tell you? That I murdered your people and caused the restless dead? Side effects, afterthoughts. This is about power, and I will add yours to what I have stolen. Even if you are impervious to my sorcery, it changes nothing. I am a god. Come, student of Lee. Your quest for death is at an end.
Oh.
I am perfect. Golem form. Longsword.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. close call for a second there. He's doing so good. Let's do a save real quick too.
What is this? Weaklings, all of you! Your defiance grows tiresome, student of Lee. You must learn your place in the order of things.
Nice. There's a spirit font back here too. I need to also level up. Alright, let's increase. And then so I have a feeling that dude in his ghost form, I'm not going to be able to attack him with my sword, so gotta be prepared.
Fools! Can you not dispose of one defiant peasant? Very well. I will face you myself, no matter your destiny. You will fall here today!
Legendary strike!
Oh, really? Oh my god. He whooped my ass. Okay. Maybe I should do the golem.
Longsword. Horse demon form.
Why can't I not move? What? Did not go well for me. Oh, right.
Longsword.
A plus X. I can hit him with my sword. Sweet.
Legendary strike. Longsword. Legendary strike. Longsword.
Okay, so I get it. If he has his weapon out, then he's immune to weapon damage.
Legendary strike.
And vice versa.
Longsword. Legendary strike. Longsword. Legendary strike. Longsword. Legendary strike. Longsword. Legendary strike. My body. Longsword. Legendary strike. Longsword. Legendary strike.
Ooh.
This cannot be! I am Emperor's son! I am a god!
Longsword. Need healing. Legendary
No.
strike. Longsword.
No, dude, I can't lose now. Okay, well. At least now I get it.
Longsword. Legendary strike. Longsword. Longsword. Legendary strike. Longsword. Longsword. Legendary strike. Longsword. Legendary strike. Longsword. Legendary strike. Let's try it. Longsword.
Just gotta
Legendary
keep swapping
strike.
back and forth.
Longsword. Legendary strike. Longsword.
I am a god! Yeah, sure you are.
Legendary strike. I must longsword. Legendary strike. I'm longsword. Legendary strike. Longsword.
Yeah! Another spirit fallen to my might. Oof. Okay. That was the gem holding his life force.
You have made me proud. Everything has gone as it should.
Thank you, Master. I have learned much.
I can see that, my student. Your abilities have grown immensely, but it also does my heart good to see that you have remembered the basics of what I taught. Even the flaws.
Oh, man.
Death has come to you, but life can be regained. I will guide you through madness to the light. Follow the pillar of light.
Chapter 5. Wherein the water dragon intervenes, true history is revealed, and the spirit monk legacy is reclaimed. The defeat of Emperor Sun Hai was supposed to set things right, but with one careful blow, Master Li left you crumpled on the floor, a pawn in his carefully plotted revenge. The spirit realm stretches before you, but a beacon in the distance calls. You are not yet lost to the living. What is that?
Legendary strike.
Oh, jeez.
Your master betrayed you, as he once betrayed his brother. A revenge years in the planning. You to fight a tyrant, but with a flaw. He wanted you vulnerable in your moment of triumph. The dragon amulet is in his hands, reassembled. He will consume my power, but all is not lost. Seek my light.
Legendary strike. My style is master.
Oh my goodness. They have
Your
masks
master
and
claims the
colors.
throne and my power. He will rule as a god unless he is stopped.
Legendary strike.
I know you're wily spirits.
You have done well, mortal, but your journey is far from over. Time grows short, and we must act quickly if we are to stop your Master Li.
What's going on here?
Your master, Sun Li, the glorious strategist, betrayed you. He killed you to claim the power of the Emperor, my power, as his own. You are dead. I am the Water Dragon, immortal guardian of the path to the underworld. I shepherd the dead, leading them to my holy temple in Dirge, the gateway to the afterlife. But 20 years ago, the Emperor and his brothers attacked Dirge. They burned my temple, slew my servants, and defiled my body so the Emperor could claim my power. When Emperor Sun Hai fell, I reclaimed some of my power, enough to call your spirit here. But now I am fading once more. Sun Li consumes my energy.
That's not good. So what am I supposed to do now?
Your former master has long desired power, to impose his will on the Empire. His plan took years to form, but the prize was too grand to let go to waste on his brother's madness. He consumes my essence to become a god, but he does not yet fully control his power. That is why I could bring you here, and why we can speak now. My strength wanes. We must act quickly. For you to fulfill your destiny, I must send you to Dirge now, while Sun Li struggles to control his newfound power.
If he planned all of this, his lives have spanned years.
The glorious strategist knows patience. Li has planned this for 20 years. When Dirge fell, he rescued you only because he believed you were a tool he could use. You will learn this and more, but we must move quickly. When he discovers what I have done, he will try to seal this realm and prevent me from sending you to Dirge.
I still don't understand what I'm supposed to do.
My temple at Dirge is defiled. I do not have the power to restore you to life, but I can send your spirit to Dirge, so you may cleanse the taint corrupting my holy sanctum. Hurry! If you restore the fountains of Dirge, I can restore you to life. If you do not, Master Li will become unstoppable. Seek out Abbot Song. He will help you. Restore the fountains of Dirge. Restore my power, and I will speak to you again.
Gem of Premonition. Mind 6. I picked up a 4th piece of 3 out of 7 slots used. I was gonna say, can I equip more of these by now? Yeah. Yeah, I can. Yeah, the only other one that seems... I don't want to take a minus to my stats. Gem of Irresistible Spirit. That's a pretty good one too. This is the only other one that I would potentially equip that's Superior's Monk Gem, but there's nothing that I would really want to unequip for that. Maybe that, but... That's some sort of seal. Okay. Okay. So, it seems... Oh, jeez, I wanted to heal. Oh, God. Oh, no! 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 Okay. Yeah, we don't need a leaving chapter 4 save, because chapter 4 was literally just fighting through the palace. Looks like he's got a gem in his okay, all these guys do. Are all the ghosts like that and I've just never noticed? The Emperor's was green though. Hey yo.
This cannot be. Is it really possible? I sense the mark of the water dragon upon you. You have returned!
Are you Abbot Song?
I am the spirit of Abbot Song, slain many years ago by the glorious strategist. Before my death, I was the head of the Spirit Monk Order. Your order.
The glorious strategist? No. So you're the leader of the spirit monks?
I was. But I only led them to defeat and destruction. I failed in my duty to protect the water dragon, a duty I would one day have passed to you. You are a
you my
spirit
papa?
monk, born here in Dirge and cleansed in the sacred fountains. You were an infant the day the Emperor and son Li attacked our monastery. I tried to save you from the slaughter, only to lose you to Li when he ripped you from the arms of your dying guardian.
I guess my whole life has been a lie.
I can only imagine what lies and distortions he told you about Dirge, your heritage, and his own role in events here. But now, you deserve to hear the truth. 30 years ago, the long drought struck the land. For a decade, crops withered and died. Starving people across the Empire demanded that something be done. Despite his position, Emperor Sun Hai could not alter the natural order. He demanded that his brother, the glorious strategist, concoct a plan to rectify this insult. Through Sun Li's cunning, the armies of the Emperor laid siege to the gates of Dirge. They came to seize the water dragon's power and her life-giving waters.
How did he defeat the water dragon?
The soldiers of the Imperial Army swarmed over us, too many to count. My spirit monks fought bravely, but I knew the battle was lost. We were beaten. All around me, my fellow spirit monks were dying. I tried to hold the attackers at bay. Prince Qin attacked me, and then Master Li cut me down from behind. The Emperor ascended unopposed, but already Sun Li and Prince Qin plotted against him. The glorious strategist was not content to watch his brother come to power. Emperor Sun Hai, ruler of the Jade Empire, stepped beyond his station and slew the water dragon, claiming her power for his own. His brothers tried to strike him down, but they could not know he would be so strong. Infused with the water dragon's power, he was now unbelievably powerful. Sun Li escaped with his life, but he left his brother, Prince Qin, to suffer the Emperor's terrible vengeance. A spirit monk child still lived. He killed your guardian.
Deaths?
Claiming his identity, no longer a servant of the Emperor, Li abandoned his fearsome armor to become the master you thought you knew. If you and the amulet were the key to defeating his brother, he might still claim that power. Li disappeared with you and the amulet, escaping the Emperor's retribution. With his newfound power, the Emperor, as a taunt to his traitorous brother, bound Qin's spirit to the armor Li had left behind. And Death's Hand was born.
Okay, so I was right. So I was right. It's just that the armor was
You
originally
were the
Master
last of the
Lee's.
spirit monks. Sun Li saw our attempt to save you as confirmation of your importance. He believed you were meant to restore what he helped steal. He trained you to be an instrument of vengeance, an agent to succeed where he and Prince Qin had failed. But with your death, the Emperor is now invincible.
I see why he's called the Glorious Strategist. Now he has a god's power.
And the glorious strategist has won. You were the last of the spirit monks. But now you are just a ghost like the rest of us. No one is left to oppose Sun Li.
Except his daughter, Dawnstar. Still calling it. Just because Sagacious Zoo died before he could tell us. The water dragon will bring me back if I restore the fountains of Dirge.
You spoke with the water dragon? Of course. Only she could guide your spirit to Dirge, while all others must wander the mortal world. I worried that our last hope had died with you, but now I see you have come to restore the fountains of Dirge. The first step in restoring the water dragon herself. As leader of the spirit monks in life, I am bound by honor and duty to aid you in this task. I swear, I will not abandon you until the fountains of Dirge are restored.
I am honored to have you with me.
I can guide you here in Dirge, this lost home of yours. I know the monastery well, and will do everything in my power to help you restore the fountains.
Time grows short. Let's get started.
You are probably right. We must restore the water dragon's power before Sun Li gains full command of her powers.
Man, I'd really like it if there was a fountain or something here. Restore my health, maybe, you know? Look, I'm a spirit too. Why doesn't my sword do anything? Man, not doing so good.
You have nothing to fear here. Though many dangerous beings dwell in Dirge, these monks and soldiers cannot harm you.
Are these the spirits of those who died in the attack?
The monks and soldiers who fell during the battle are trapped here in Dirge. Caught in a never-ending war, they
Sounds
fight,
like Valhalla.
they fall, only to rise and fall again. Li cut me down on the steps of the temple. My body fell and my spirit rose. Powerless, I fled toward the outer courtyard while the battle still raged. I wanted to see if you had escaped. Instead, I saw Li take you, and I found myself trapped out here. The Emperor had sealed the gates behind me.
So you can't get back into the temple?
My spirit cannot none of the spirits here can leave. For 20 years, I have been trapped in the outer courtyard, unable to pass through the gates. My hope is that the restoration of the fountain will allow the gates to open. Perhaps inside we can find a way to restore Dirge and free my brethren from this curse.
Dirge will be restored, Abbot's son. I swear.
I cannot say what fate lies ahead, but after 20 years, your return gives me reason to hope once more.
Man, I wish there was a fountain for me to interact with and heal myself, because I just do not have enough health or chi right now to do this fight effectively.
Longsword, legendary strike.
Abbott Song, where are you, bro? Alright, so maybe take out the little guys first.
Legendary strike.
Betrayed. I need health, man. Yeah, restoring the fountain will heal us. Yes, I know. Well, I can't restore the fountain without some health, dude. Cause I don't know if you noticed, but I'm a ghost. Okay, they're all ghosts. I don't know why. Why there's no, it's like a seal that prevents anybody from going out. I always forget about my strong attack. On in and give it another try.
Legendary strike.
guess I can slow down time. He ain't going nowhere, bro. If I could just get one of these guys, that they would drop me a good thing, a good chunk of spirit or whatever. Sorry. Getting closer. Getting closer. Now I know I can stop time. Or slow down time. So that'll be helpful.
Legendary strike.
Drop the difficulty down for this fight. I feel shame. So I can just want for dinner. I feel much shame for dropping the difficulty, but if there was a place for me to heal, it would be whatever, but... Alright.
Legendary strike.
of the dudes dead. That's progress. Better. The difficulty still. I don't know if that stays. Okay.
Legendary strike.
Oh, nice. We got one of them down without even being touched. That's exactly what we needed to happen. No. If I could just activate my golem, this wouldn't even be a problem. Immune to all they magics.
Longsword legendary strike.
Set myself on fire. Alright, let's take her out. Let's go. Yes! No. No. bombs, man. No! So close. Ah. We got it this time.
Legendary strike.
Cocky. Oh man. Come on. Yeah. I'm gonna go help him fight this. Oh my god. You haven't even done any damage to this guy yet? This game's pissing me off today, man. Spirit moment's getting nothing. No wonder you and all your people are dead. You know what I should have done with that mana, or spirit, or whatever it is. I shouldn't have healed. I should have turned into the golem.
Legendary strike. Focus.
Come on. Oh.
I am perfection.
Half a health bar just disappears. Better drop something more mana. All attacks are unblockable. dude.
The guardian of
fight
this
should
fountain
not have
is
been so
destroyed,
hard.
and I weep for her. She was once one of our order, but lured by Lee's promises of wealth and power, she betrayed us.
God, hate her guts. This woman was once a spirit monk.
This thing is the corrupted spirit of Xiang Wu. During the attack, she and several other spirit monks betrayed us by tainting the holy fountains with human blood.
Oh.
Long before the attack, Lee sent spies to bribe some of our weaker members. When they tainted the fountains, the power sustaining us against the army vanished.
And you never suspected anything.
We spirit monks are guided by honor and duty. These values are ingrained in us from birth. I never imagined one of our own could betray us. After the battle, the Emperor executed Xiang Wu and the others, and he used the power of the water dragon to bind their spirits to the fountains.
I don't understand. How did he bind their spirits?
The binding is a sacred ritual of the spirit monks. We can draw on the power of the water dragon to bind a spirit to us. It is one of our tools for shepherding the dead. Even before Dirge was befouled, there were ghosts in the world. Some spirits would become lost in their journey here, or refuse to let go of the mortal world and go mad. If we found one of these restless ghosts, we could bind it to us and bring it to Dirge. Then we would release the spirit, so the water dragon could lead it into the afterlife.
So the Emperor did this to Xian Wu?
The binding is a great gift from the water dragon, if used properly. But the power can be abused. The Emperor bound the traitors not to himself, but to a place. A spirit can never escape such a binding. It feels an inexorable pull, but it has nowhere to go. It feels a compulsion to obey, but is never given a command. The spirit twists and corrupts, and in its agony it goes mad. Binding a spirit to a place is a terrible crime for our order. The only thing worse is binding a living creature.
Immediately, I'm like, oh, can you teach me how to do that?
Binding the living condemns them to a fate worse than death. It forces the subject to obey and robs them of their free will. As a spirit monk, you must never do such a thing. The ability to bind spirits comes from the essence of the water dragon inside you. You may not have the power now, but one day you will be able to call upon it when needed. But this is not the time for lessons or instruction. The Guardian is dead, but you must place the seal on the fountain for it to be fully restored.
Maybe I'm gonna have to bind Master Lee. Oh man. Alright. Let's save. God. Ooh.
It worked! The fountain is restored, and the gates to the inner courtyard have opened.
Heyo! I like level ups. Okay. So, I guess let's do a speed increase. No. I don't care about the chi damage. And then Jade Golem. Damage increase. Okay. Now I want to save. What's up, gents? Don't mind me.
The first fountain has been restored. You have done well.
Great mistress. It is heaven itself to see you again. I have been so lost without your wisdom.
I have left you without my guidance for far too long, Abbot Song. But I could not speak with you. My strength was consumed contacting the last of the Order. You are the last. There is no one else that can do what you are destined to do. I had to conserve and prepare. I did not know the exact day you would cross to this realm.
You have used me, just as Master Li used
The
me.
glorious strategist laid his plans carefully. The only thing he could not account for was my intervention in the instant after the Emperor's death, before he took my power. You were doomed long before I or my abbot entered your company. Had you deviated from Sun Li's plan, he would have ended his experiment at a time I was still helpless. Li is consuming my power, drawing it through the amulet he stole when he betrayed you. You must restore the next fountain before it is too late.
Why can I still use the amulet if Master Li took it?
What you see is how you perceive abilities that are inherently yours as a spirit monk. Essence gems still serve you because the amulet was a pathway, not a source of power. The amulet trains you to access what is already present, something Sun Li
Heyo, that's good stuff.
However,
Well, welcome in,
as a
always smoking.
focus, it still allows him to take my power much faster than his brother did. Let the wisdom of the abbot guide you if you need aid. Restore the second fountain, and I will speak to you again, if I am able.
Glad to have you in. Happy Memorial Day. I think I figured out part of my issue that I was having last time. I just had like too many things stacked on top of each other inside of OBS. So I ended up reading a little bit more into the knowledge base and kind of... I think when I stream Elden Ring tomorrow, we'll have a better experience than last time. Fingers crossed, at least.
Refuses to rest easy. The time for subtlety is past. You are too valuable to abandon a second time. Come, we must return to Dirge.
Oh, man. For sure, for sure. Oh, now there's a spirit farm. Okay, that's cool. I see.
The second fountain is here, but the seal is missing. This could only be possible if the guardian bound to this fountain has been destroyed.
Maybe we have an ally in here.
This is troubling. I feel a foul taint here. Something worse than the corruption of the Emperor. Something older. Something not of this realm. There are unnamed things barred from entering both the mortal world and the spirit realm. But with the water dragon gone, such a being may have crossed into Dirge. Such a creature would be drawn to the corruption of the fountain. It must have destroyed the Guardian and hidden the seal so the fountain could never be restored.
Just tell me where it is so I can kill it.
The creature would not go far. Wait. Do you feel that? Something is coming.
I read a message from my master. He will restore one fountain, but the guardian of its seal is weak. The seal for the second fountain is not so easily claimed.
Did you destroy this fountain's guardian?
I am the beginning of suffering. It was I who devoured the guardian bound to this fountain and claimed the seal for my master. Seek me out, traverse the path of the demons, and you can reclaim the seal, if you dare.
Well, this is obviously a trap.
I agree. The demon would not reveal itself without cause. But there may be a way to yet overcome this demon. I know of a gem here in the monastery, a gem of great power. You can use it to help defeat this monster.
Where can I find this gem?
The gem has been kept here in the monastery for many generations, guarded by powerful spells that keep evil at bay. The spells persisted even after Dirge fell. The demon seeks to lure us to its lair, but it may also be trying to lure us away from the gem. We must go through the opposite arch if you wish to claim the gem.
And what about the spells protecting it?
You are the last spirit monk. The wards will not keep you from the gem. But take care. Its power will be like a beacon drawing all manner of dark spirits near. Battling through such creatures may be just as difficult as facing the demon. In any case, the choice is yours.
So the demon is that way. We gotta go this way if we wanna get the gem. Okie doke. Let's do that. Get that XP. That sweet, sweet XP. Alright. Let's go get a brilliant gem of balance. Hey, okay. Let's get, yeah. A fountain right before this gate. Telling. Telling indeed. So that I don't have to re-equip my gem. Okay.
Legendary strike.
Yeah.
spirit drawn to this place? Another ghost seeking to claim the power of the gem? Your quest will end in failure, as did mine. For 20 years, I have sought to pass the wards protecting this gem. Its power calls out to me, yet the magic guarding this prize has kept me at bay. None can pass.
The gem is mine by right. I can pass.
You are bold. Do you not know my power? I could snuff out your existence like a flame. But wait! There is something different about you. You bear the mark of the water dragon. You can pass through the wards. As will I, once I have devoured your spirit.
Legendary strike. Golem form.
Okay, I'm gonna one-shot that guy. Red Minister, huh? I think this is supposed to be my opportunity to try this Red Minister out. Map to D-pad.
Red Minister form.
Heyo.
Legendary strike.
Nice. That's definitely cooler than the Fire Horse. Eye of the Demon, huh? Ooh. Let's get rid of it. That is good. When damaged, the wielder has a 5% chance of draining a small amount of the attacker's health. Oh. Oh man. That's some hype right there. Okay, so can I go back through right here? Okay. Well, my wife has just gotten home with dinner, so I'm gonna step away and eat for a few minutes, but I shall return. Probably end up being like 15 minutes, realistically, but after that, we'll keep going strong, because now that, bump that back up now. Now that we have kind of pushed over this hump, I'm down. Let's keep going. I feel us coming up on the end of the game here pretty soon too, because I thought these last few chapters were going to be longer than they are, but chapter 5, we're like just about through, it seems, and then 6 and 7 are going to go fast, so who knows? We may end up pushing through the majority of the rest of what we have left for this game. We'll have to see. Either way, we'll be back in about 15 minutes. Alright, and we're back. How good was I on the time? Probably a little bit over 15 minutes. I was much needed, and I had to solve a mystery. Mystery was not solved, but we did deduce out some clues, so we're a little bit closer to the resolution. In order to get a solid answer, I have to call them company, but it closed today due to the holiday, so whatever, and it's alright. I'll just call them first thing tomorrow morning. Had some Panera for dinner tonight, which, man, they're pretty yummy. I don't like everything on their menu, you know, but they got some good stuff. They got some good stuff there. Let's load that save so that I don't have artificial playtime. Oh, right. Okay, this is where I just was. Right. I remember where I'm at now. Alright. Let's get our spirit font here. And now, we shall go fight the demon. Yeah, it was so worth going and getting that gem. The gem was okay. But the real highlight was any more of my chi, because I know I'm gonna need that for Come now, Abbot Song. Dirge Cave. Nice. That's where I just came in from. Okay. So let's give that a save then. Oh, no worries. No worries. I had stepped away to go eat myself, so. Oh. Jeez. Little hoodlums for sure. Well, good on ya. Dinner, so I actually am just barely getting back. You haven't really missed much. Golem form. It tears through my cheese so fast, but... Oh, man. Mistakes have been made.
You were servants of the Water Dragon, who once ruled Dirge. But your mistress has no power here now. Dirge belongs to the master I serve. His strength grows. He feeds on the taint of this place, and when he is ready, he will unleash us on the mortal world.
And who is your master?
He has no name. He's a being from neither the mortal world nor the spirit realm. He is darkness. He is suffering. He is sorrow and despair. He is evil incarnate.
Give me the seal, or I will destroy you.
I do not fear you, for the power of my master flows through me.
He's got an eyeball on top of his two heads.
Bow down to him in time. The earth, the heavens, the living and the dead, all grovel before my master when he unleashes himself from Dirge. But do not fear.
Oh no.
For I will rend your spirit into nothingness.
Boy.
I need
Stop saving him. Oh man. Oh, I wasted all my chi. Now I have no demon form to fight this demon. Oh jeez. Alright, slow down time and I'm just gonna slice his booty up. Give me some demon butt steak, bro. Can't touch this.
Ukia, ipana nuku iwa ir, nika sanaria, iroro ninua sa ir kana, o nika suria kwana no ka sa ir iroro.
Whatever you say, Morgoth.
Sa ir kokanato, hanatia, katana no, shafatoyo, wo kauiena no kawa ir, kokanato si ir ipana neniko. Wo towe o kawana ir o soana la hoki, miato o no napadi irovia.
I killed your minion, and I can kill you.
Sata tawe ia kawana ia sumir ipodoki. Wanawa go kono sukut nia awafawa ia soto.
And despair.
In all my long years of study and all my life, I have never heard of a being of such malevolent evil as this. I knew spirits and demons would overrun Dirge after the Emperor defiled it. But the corruption is far greater than I ever feared. And worse is yet to come. The temple itself is the center of Dirge's corruption. The taint is at its strongest there. I shudder to think what unknown evil might await us inside.
You might be afraid of what's ahead, but I'm not.
The Water Dragon has faith in you, and I see you have faith in yourself. I must believe such faith is justified. In any case, we have found the seal. We should return to the fountain by the courtyard gates. Restore it with the seal you took from the demon, and the gates to the temple courtyard should open.
Well, at least I evaded the second one. Jeez. let's do a save real quick. Make sure we don't have to fight Beefsteak again. Man, I still haven't gotten the cool claw weapons. What the hell? Ah, yes. There is a fountain down here. Thank goodness.
Legendary strike.
I need healing! Alright, hold up. Spirit font first. Because with my luck, I'm gonna hit that fountain and then another demon's gonna pop out. Be like the cave in Aladdin. Who disturbs my slumber?
The second fountain is restored. The gates to the temple courtyard have opened.
How much more of this until Dirge is
You
restored?
speak as if restoring Dirge was some minor task. Remember, when Dirge fell, the very essence of the water dragon was corrupted. The power of the water dragon is divine. Any mortal touched by it would be instantly consumed. However, the Emperor found a way to corrupt the divine power.
Emperor.
The immortal purity of the water dragon was befouled by human blood spilled in her fountains. Her power was tainted, allowing the Emperor, mortal, to seize it as his own.
Can't believe a little blood could do so much.
For a mortal, blood is life. A sacrifice of blood can have great power, even over the gods. But now is not the time for this discussion. The gates are open now. We can make our way through the temple courtyard to the temple itself. Inside the temple, you can complete the restoration of Dirge.
Heyo. We like level ups. Let's level up the Red Minister. Oh, I didn't mean to. I did not mean to save. Whatever. Whatever. Already done that one, yeah? Alright. Oh, time for the... how far in? I am actually... I feel like I'm coming up here on the end. After this sequence that I'm on, this area, I think I'm going to be heading, like, into the climax of the game, or at least the final act. This actually kind of feels more like the beginning of the final act, as far as pacing of the story goes, but not much longer left on the game, honestly. If I don't finish it tonight, then I should be able to finish it on the next Jade Empire stream. It should be Friday. An inscription, almost completely worn down by time and the elements, describes the purpose of the 13 statues. Here lies monk An Dao Quan, the first spirit monk of the Dirge, and his 12 brothers. In return for their faithful service, the Water Dragon set these 13 aside. These 13 monks never traveled the journey to the underworld, but instead became one with the Water Dragon herself. making some moves. Is that just a whole random little side thing here? I didn't need to go in there. Right? Okay. Well. Oh hey, the spirit font? I just walked right past it. Oh, foolish me. Now let's save.
The second fountain is restored, and for this I thank you. But from this point on, Abbot Song cannot travel with you. He must lead his fellows from their cursed existence.
Great Mistress, I have tried to lead them, to free them, but they will not listen to me. They cannot even see me. Let me continue on and redeem myself for this failure.
You suffered doubt and defeat, but you are strengthened by the actions of this spirit monk. Go. Lead your fellows to victory and rest. Your path does not lie in the temple.
Yes, Great Mistress, it is all so clear. I will do as you say, and the spirit monks shall avenge the great slaughter of 20 years ago.
Was all that just an excuse to get rid of him?
Abbot Song has done all he can for us. For too long he has been apart from his brethren. Now he can finally join them, though their ultimate victory will be up to you. A great evil awaits, and only you have the power to defeat it. Destroy the creature corrupting my temple. Do this, and the restoration of Dirge will be complete.
What's waiting for me inside the temple?
The true corruption of Dirge rests in the temple, where Emperor Sun Hai struck me down. That desecration drew terrible things to Dirge, beings not part of the natural order. An abomination has gorged itself for 2 decades on the pain and suffering released with my murder. 20 years growing strong, feasting on the death of a god.
What is it exactly?
All creatures, all spirits, even the gods, have their place. But this nameless thing is not truly part of our existence. It is a manifestation of all that is wrong in our world. Sun Hai disrupted the natural order, and unknowingly gave birth to a mindless evil driven only by instinct and hunger. It feeds and it grows, and now you must destroy it.
If it can die, then I can kill it.
I cannot aid you in this battle. The very taint that feeds your enemy keeps me from entering. Destroy it. Cleanse my temple, and I will speak with you inside.
Okay. Save so that I don't have to go through all that conversation again. Continue forward.
You cannot join this battle. Your destiny lies in the temple at the top of the stairs.
Go. We're gonna Luke Skywalker this, man. Alright, let's go.
Red Minister form.
I don't know why I wasn't using my sword. This is the way. Obviously. There's none that can match my power. You think to stop me with your ice? Hey, 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 hey! You knock that off now. Alright. Now, am I gonna fight a dragon? Oh. No, it was just... that was it. That was the evil. I just had to fight my 3 of myself. Man, that was like the easiest fight in the whole temple. The like first guardian that they were talking about was so weak was the hardest fight in the temple. I legit had to drop the difficulty down for that fight. Tell me there's a real boss fight here. Nope.
The taint is destroyed. My
Crazy.
temple is cleansed. Dirge is restored. After 20 years, my spirit may once more return to my temple.
Crazy. We still have to deal with Lee.
I can act now, but not for long. Sun Li will soon command all of my power. To complete my restoration, you must return to the mortal world. Find my body and destroy it.
Oui. I thought I was supposed to kill Lee.
Sun Hai devoured my heart, but he needed time to siphon my power. He kept my body from dying, trapped between life and death, held like a trophy in his imperial palace. That was how he ended the drought. You must find my body and kill it, so that when you defeat your former master, my power is free to dissipate. Until then, I cannot be reborn.
And... alright. Do as you command.
Be prepared. Sun Li will not fall as easily as his brother. The Emperor had to proceed slowly. Sun Li has used the amulet to take much more power far more quickly. He has grown so strong that he cannot be defeated while my body still lives. Not even by you. You must find my body in the palace and destroy it before you face him.
So, Chapter 5 will be destroying her body, and then Chapter 6 will be to the final boss. I understand. I'm ready to return to life.
I am the shepherd of the dead. I can restore your life, though the act will drain me of what little power I reclaimed, and may expose you to even more danger. The maddened spirits that swarm this realm hunger for passage anywhere. I will not be able to stop them following you, but there is no other way. Remember, find my body in the palace and destroy it, or you will not be able to defeat Sun Li. Enter the portal. I return to you the life that was so wrongly taken.
Oh, so chapter 5 is gonna be short then. I'm gonna wake up in the palace, which is where her body is. Got it, okay.
All right, everyone calm down. We managed to lose them, but we'll have to stay out of sight for a while.
But what can we do now? The last hope for the Empire died in the palace.
I don't know. We'll think of something. For now, we have to make sure we survive.
All is not lost. Hear me.
We must go to Dirge.
What? Why?
We must go to Dirge, quickly. There's no time to explain.
The water dragon sending some mental messages over to Dawnstar? Okay. Oh, and I'm just waking up in Dirge. Okay. Which is where my master was coming to. Seems we're all converging here. Dirge.
You live, but the portal was not sealed quickly enough. Defeat the maddened creatures that have followed you, or your life will once again be undone.
Oh, jeez. Okay. At least I can fight these guys with my sword. Ghost the ghosts. I gotta attack with my spirit fists. I didn't even attack the portal, I just kept jumping into it.
They know about your awakening and are on their way to the shelter of Dirge. Hurry. Others will find you soon enough.
Cool. Have I leveled up by chance? No? No match for my style. Alright, well, let's give a receive. Seems that I feel like we're in chapter 5 now, but I haven't gotten the official, like, message. The shrine is dedicated to Ma Sung, the water's source, one of the first spirit monks. Meditate, and as I clear my thoughts in contemplation of the spirit monk, I feel calmer. Mantra inspiration. Techniques. It's not on here. A huge shrine dedicated to the Heavenly Gate Guardians stand here. The Order of Demons to which the Chai Ka belongs. Gate Guardians protect the border between the worlds. Pages from the tome, huh? Oh. So I have 1 out of 5 pages. So I think that leads me down and out of here. So let's go take a look at hold up. These meditation wheels have seen better days. While the wheels themselves aren't damaged, it looks like there was a complicated system of gearing that connected them. At some point, possibly after the Emperor's men took Dirge, the mechanism was dismantled. Several parts are missing. So, I probably need to get the other parts, maybe. Okay, so this is where I came in, so I do want to go back. I want to go see where that other path led. Because I did not get to explore over here. Oh. The well lid. You're certain this well cover blocks the escape route your guardian used when you were an infant, but you can't seem to open it. The secret must have died with the spirit monks. I'm willing to bet that that's how I'm gonna escape from here later when things don't go well with Master Li. Seems likely. I just found some of the cogs though, so that's good. Finding pieces of the machine here. Try to repair the wheels with the cogs you found. Partially repair the gearing that connects the wheels. From the looks of it, 3 of them should spin freely now. Oh. That's alright. End up coming back to that, I'm sure, after we find some more of those cogs.
Sahir ni kufunir, aknat nir sawir pika. Tukir wo sahir lucy wo nika wonoyu.
Down sword. Legendary.
Oh, jeez. Oh. These guys are very weak. I got a lot stronger in the spirit world than I thought. It's like when Goku takes off all those weights and he just blasts off into the sky, you know? Out here training Kai. Come back to the world of the living, ready to go duke it out with Vegeta. It's over 9,000! That's right. Maybe them arriving begins chapter 5? Who knows? Ah. Chapter 6, I mean. That's what I meant. Wherein a friend is returned to the living, Dirge is under siege once more, and the fate of Death's Hand is sealed. Restoring the fountains of Dirge has allowed the water dragon to grant you a second chance at life. Your followers now rush to be at your side, but Sun Li also moves. He knows the threat the spirit monk poses. Here at the ruins of Dirge, history will repeat itself in spectacular fashion. Oh man. All of our friends have arrived. Wowee. How grand. I think once we get met up with, or reunited with them, I'm gonna call that good for tonight. This is the longest Jade Empire stream we've done in a good while. Just been doing like hour and a half streams the past few times, so I'm glad we've made some more progress, and it does feel like a natural stopping point with the beginning of this chapter. I'm at, oh, nice. Ah. Maybe just from the home. Nice. Yeah. We'll play for a few more minutes until we meet up with the companions, but that's where we're gonna call it good.
You are here, alive. We thought you were dead.
I'll be streaming again tomorrow and Wednesday.
Dawnstar
But
guided
this
us to
will
this
be
place,
on
but I
Friday.
expected a ghost,
Yeah.
not flesh and blood.
Tomorrow we'll be back with Elden Ring, and then Wednesday will be Warden Wednesday, though that will be a little bit later than usual. I do have something, I have an event that I need to be at, but that shouldn't take too long. It'll probably be like maybe an hour later than usual, so around 7 Eastern potentially. And then Friday is when I'll be back to hopefully finish this. That'll be fun. Death cannot stop one as powerful as I.
Normally, I would warn that such arrogance would bring the wrath of the heavens, but you appear to have a far more intimate understanding of them than I do.
I learned much about the choices I will have. She has placed a great deal of trust in me.
Few things are more dangerous than the interest of the heavens.
Pardon the intrusion, but might I add the entire army of the Emperor to that list? Or is that too small a thing for your attention?
Your former master, my uncle, has taken the Jade Empire as his own. Emperor Sun Li has set the whole of his forces against us, and we are trapped here in Dirge.
What happened after I fell to him?
After you defeated my father, and Li struck you down, he claimed both your amulet and the heart of the water dragon and announced that his rule had begun. The Lotus Assassins were his almost immediately. Your amulet must have allowed him to quickly do what it took my father years to accomplish.
I no longer need that trinket, but that apparently does not stop its misuse.
We had no choice but to flee. In the days after, the new emperor did not seem overly concerned with capturing us, and we did not know where to go.
He didn't consider us a threat. We had no way of fighting him. Just as with Sun Hai, only a spirit monk can face him with hope of success.
That's why we came here. Dawnstar's vision seemed impossible, but any hope was better than none.
Unfortunately, Emperor Sun Li sensed your stirrings in the spirit realm as well, and now we are trapped.
Bah, Li has right to fear me now. Let them come.
You do not face Emperor Sun Li. You face the whole of the Imperial Army. All of it. Not lone assassins or a single brigade, but the whole of the army, golems and all.
Only one path is passable by foot, and that is the route they are coming up. We cannot sneak past such a horde.
My marvelous
I
dragonfly
know
will
of an
not survive
escape
the passage
route.
either. The winds force a certain path, and the army's flyers are guarding it well. But that is our luck, as well as our sorrow. Their inferior flyers can barely stay aloft in such currents. They will not overrun us from the air, at least not in numbers.
Li sends his army to do what he could not. I am not afraid of that coward.
Let us hope that your courage is not unfounded. We have until tomorrow to plan before the bulk of the force will be upon us.
We will start securing the temple. The great gates of this place will grant us some valuable time. At least they will not take us by surprise.
Fortifications?
Yeah.
Perhaps I will remove some of the ordnance from the marvelous dragonfly. Properly applied, it may prove useful tomorrow. Come, Whirlwind, I need your muscle.
That's the black.
Yeah, that guy voices a
Whirlwind.
lot of people
And
just
as
in
long as it
general.
makes
I
the coming fight more interesting,
looked
I'll
up his
lift whatever you
IMDb
want.
when I
That is
when
all
I
we
met
can
him
do
and
for
was
now. Tomorrow will
like,
decide
okay.
our fates.
We should all get some rest. We may as well be awake for what is to come.
this guy too. Yeah, this definitely feels like we're about to march on Denerim type of moment, you know? Like, I feel like Morrigan's about to approach and be like, ooh, dark ritual time, boy. So, with that said, I think we're going to pause it here. We're going to save the climax of this story for next time when I have the time and the energy to push all the way through it. So that'll be Friday. Tomorrow we'll be back with Elden Ring. I hopefully have figured out the technical issues with OBS. I'm streaming directly from my console today, so I didn't have to necessarily deal with that. But I'm pretty sure I figured it out. And yeah, Dragon Age on Wednesday. So it's been a good session. Been a good session. 3 hours in. Hey, yeah, I mean, hey, even if you don't, I'm sure you'll join at some point. My Elden Ring streams tend to be quite a bit longer. So last time I think I went till almost 1 a.m. But either way, I appreciate you joining Always Smoking. As always, have a night as fantastic as you are, and I will catch you next time. Take it easy.